Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Fang with Tiffany Renee. This is the channel where we talk about vibration and law of attraction and quantum physics and metaphysics and alignment and vibration. Did I already say vibration? Alignment and all the things that help mold us into the best version of us we could possibly be. This is a safe space, so we keeping it nice and friendly and cute. No hateration, holleration in this dancery. And it's a space for all people. And just come on and have a good time with us. Have a good time with the family here. And I'm glad to see you. If you've been here before, hi. If you are new to the channel, welcome. So, oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the spirit moves you. Bless. Appreciate you. This is a video that I feel is timely. It's really always timely, but especially timely in my life right now. I've been filming all day. We're having a snowstorm here in Indiana, and it's still snowing. It's been snowing literally for like hours, like since early this morning, late last night. And I'm like, I'm going to just film different videos and different topics today. And this is my last video of the night. And it is like 9:30 at night. And I'm really filming this as a reminder to myself because it is about belief and relying on God. Now, I know there may be people out there who may not necessarily believe in God, the entity that is God, or maybe you call the God something different: source, creator, infinite intelligence, divine, spirit, whatever. Or maybe you don't believe in a God at all. Maybe you believe in just science and energy and, vibration and all of that. And that's fine too. Whatever you consider the source of creation. I consider the source of creation God. I do believe that God created the entire universe and created the universal laws kind of as the tools, our little handbook, so to speak, for humanity, to guide us through this like 3D reality, to help us remember who we really are and to help tap into our power. But being in the 3D reality, I believe that there are parameters, that are necessary, I guess, to operate in the 3D reality. And I think a lot of these universal laws help with those parameters, like the law of attraction and the law of cause and effect and the law of assumption and things like that. So that being said, I am using the term God for this video. And I want to talk about belief in your belief system, because what you believe, like, I really feel like I just want to drive this home. I know I've mentioned it in other videos of mine. I know I have. And a lot of people talk about your belief system. It sounds so redundant, right? That what you believe, okay, what you believe in creates your life. What you believe creates your life. That is what materializes into form, into your 3D reality. What you believe is going to happen, or what you believe is true, becomes true for you. That is what you see around you. And some people think that's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, but it is true. And, there's a lot of evidence to support that, which obviously, conversely, if you don't believe that, there's a lot of evidence to support how that's not true. But it's there because you believe that it's not true. Do you see what I mean? That's what I mean. Like, your belief is everything. What you believe is true will always show up. Just like what you believe is not true, you'll always get evidence to show how it's not true, you know? So your belief system runs your life. Your belief system runs your life. And it can be the biggest thing about your beliefs about the planet, the world, about aliens, about your health, about what's possible for you in life, in your career, in whatever, to something maybe not as important to you, like what you believe is possible in terms of, I don't know, what car you think you're able to drive, or or what I don't know, something simple. I don't know. So just fill in the blank. You know what I mean? Like just something simple, like what you think is possible, like what you believe is true. Like, do you believe that you can, I don't know, eat ice cream even though you've been told that you're lactose intolerant? Like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like something like that. And even though you might say that, okay, well that's not a simple thing because it's whatever. But again, it's still a belief. Like someone suggested to you, even someone who you trust, like a physician or something like that, is saying, here, we took a test and this piece of paper by me, physician who, went to school and all that, is telling you that you're lactose intolerant. It's still a suggestion. You could take it or leave it. You can choose to believe it and say, okay, I accept this. And I'm going to wear the label, as Roxy always says, I'm going to wear the name tag that says, hi, I'm lactose intolerant. So therefore, I can't eat ice cream. That means you believe that you now are lactose intolerant and that you can't eat ice cream. And your mind will accept that as a truth, and your body will adjust to the body of a person who cannot digest ice cream. Do you see what I'm saying? Or you can say, okay, bless, I respect your opinion, and I don't receive this though, because this doesn't apply to me. I don't care what this paper says. This doesn't apply to me. I'm not lactose intolerant. I can eat all the ice cream that I want. And because you rejected that suggestion, you've now told your brain that I believe that I can eat ice cream and that I'm not lactose intolerant. Or even if I am, I can still eat ice cream. Okay, I can be lactose intolerant on paper and still comfortably eat ice cream with no problem. And your brain will accept that as a truth. That's your new belief. And you will eat as much ice cream as you want and have no digestive issues, no lactase, no, issues with lactose whatsoever. It's because your body will conform to that belief. I know this is true because that's how I released over 30 pounds, eating whatever I want, zero dieting. Like, and I mean everything that I want: potato chips, tacos, refined sugars, so many carbs, pasta, pancakes, fried chicken, so much fried chicken, pizza, ice cream, cookies, like you name it, it doesn't matter. And all I do is I work out 5 days a week because I have inspired action to do so, and I eat literally everything that I want. Everything that I want. It doesn't matter. Everything that I was conditioned to believe that is bad for me and would cause me to put on weight has done the complete opposite. I slim down when I eat it because I programmed my brain to reject the belief that I put on weight when I eat those things. Instead, I bless them and I programmed my brain to believe that it contributes to the health and wellness of my body and it causes me to slim down, right? So, belief. Your belief is everything. What you believe to be true is what is going to be true. Period. If you believe the world is a scary place, the world is going to show up to you as a scary place. It doesn't matter the origin of your belief. Let me make that very clear. You don't have to try and figure out why you believe what you believe or where it came from. You can, That's great reflection work. I've done that. And it's helped me a lot to try to figure out, why do I believe what I believe when it comes to certain things, especially like money? What are your money blockages? Why does the same broke pattern keep showing up over and over again? Well, there's clearly some beliefs going on in there that don't serve you. There's money blockages. There's some narratives going on in there, and I would have to go up in there and clean that up. But a lot of times we don't even know the origin of why we believe what we believe, because half the time, majority of our belief systems, they're not ours. They don't belong to us. Let's say you're 25 years old and you have certain belief systems. You've only been on this planet for 25 years, but you have belief systems that probably come from people who were alive way before you were ever thought of. Ancestral belief systems, generational belief systems, way back, generational generations, generational trauma, generational emotional distress, generational belief systems, traditional belief systems, ancient religious belief systems, and indoctrination, programming. Half the time we believe what we believe just because it's passed down through some lineage that we can't even trace. We don't even know why we believe what we believe. We just believe it. Oh, where'd you hear that from? I mean, I just heard it somewhere. Well, you know what they say. Well, who is they? Well, they say that. Who is they though? No one ever knows who they is. Have you noticed that? When people say, well, it's they, who is they? They who? Most people can't tell you who they is. Who is they? Well, people. That's what people say. What people? Like, you can't even trace back the origin of your belief. So you don't even know why you believe what you believe half the time. You believe it out of repetition. Just because you heard it somewhere, or because it was passed down to you and you never bothered to challenge it or to question it. So you just believe it because you just always have and never thought to not believe it. And it's been creating your reality. Good, bad, or indifferent, it does not matter. You don't have to subscribe to anything that doesn't resonate with you. I have a video about that. Check out my video, and I think it's called something like "You Don't Have to Subscribe to Something" or something like that. You don't like you don't, or you don't have to allow what you don't have to let what's consuming you. Like, you really don't. Like, it's not necessary. Your belief systems are your belief systems. You believe whatever feels good to you. Don't be afraid to challenge your belief systems. I do it all the time when I tell you there is nothing better for me. There's no better feeling than hearing something or reading something or seeing something that completely challenges my belief system. Oh my goodness. When I surrendered back in 2016 and I dropped everything that I believed to be true, everything I was taught, because I was raised in the Middle East, so I was raised as a Muslim, everything that I believed to be true, everything I was taught from parents, from religion, books, everything I believed to be true, I said, I'm letting this go. And you show me, God, you show me what the truth is. You show me what the truth is. You show me my truth. What is the truth? Is the truth. Ever since I let it all go and surrendered everything that I thought to be true and became okay with not knowing anything, it just expanded my mind. And I've been learning so much, and my belief systems have been challenged and stretched. And I'm telling you, it has been the wildest ride. I love hearing about new perspectives. And these are perspectives that I would never in a million years have entertained growing up in Saudi Arabia. Like, there's no way. And I love the fact that I can have dialogue, that I can sit and listen to somebody's podcast or seminar and listen to people talk about different dimensions and ancient civilizations and listen to intergalactic civilizations and stuff about extraterrestrials and listen to people reinterpret the Bible or interpret the Quran and reinterpret the meaning of the archangels and just listening to people's perspectives about human beings, about our connection to God, about how we got here, about our purpose, about our expansion. It is the most incredible thing. It gets me so giddy, as you can tell. I love having my mind expanded, expand my mind, challenge my beliefs, make me I question everything. Not because I'm suspicious or because I'm skeptical. It's just because why not? Why not question everything? Why not? You don't have to take everything at face value. Why not question everything? Which segues me to the relying on God part. I was listening to this lady called Angels with Fran. She has a really, really nice YouTube channel. She's really fun. And she was doing a Q&A. And someone had asked her about, can I manifest money without a job? Right? And which, yes, you can, by the way. Okay, I've done it. You really can. And she was answering this person's question, and I'm paraphrasing. Okay, I just kind of jotted down the gist of her answer. But it was like, look to your heavenly staff, not people. God is the source of your supply. Remember that. There is an unlimited source of money, and all things are available. When you look to man to fulfill something, you are operating in lack. I'm highly paraphrasing this long answer that she gave. But basically, she brought it around to your belief system. She was saying that too many people believe that their job is the only source of their supply of money. And she was saying that is a lackful mindset. That is a lackful belief system. And she went on to say that God is the source of your supply, not your job. And if you can really sit with that, meditate with that, feel that God is the source of your supply, not your job. That may just be, I think she put it like as a channel. Your job is just one channel for you to receive that supply, but it is not the source of your supply. It is simply a channel for you to receive one way of that supply. There is unlimited abundance here. And our point was to rely on God. And there are so many times where we fail to do that, myself included. And watching that, it was a reminder for me, because I'm going through something myself. And that was the perfect, like, I needed to hear that. I needed to be reminded of that. God is the source of my supply. Like, I say that all the time. God is the source of my supply. God is the source of my supply. Because God is the source of my supply. God is unlimited. God's supply is unlimited. There is unlimited abundance of everything. There is no shortage of anything. Contrary to popular belief, there is no lack. There is only your belief in lack that creates the illusion of lack. There is no lack. There is only abundance. Because God is the source of our supply. And God's supply is unlimited. God's well does never, like, it never runs dry. And so when we start operating from that place of God, or, you know, or source, and just knowing that, you know, the universe is so vast that was created, that the universe has unlimited means to bring things to us. The universe has the bird's eye view to see all the pathways and all the channels and all the paths of least resistance to bring us what we need, to bring the best channel of God's supply to us. If we get out of our way, check out my last video that I posted about don't let logic kill your manifestation. Get out of your mind, get out of your way. Do not try to find a logical means of getting what it is that you desire. Let it go and let the universe bring it to you through the path of least resistance, knowing that God is the source of your supply. Do not put your faith in man. Do not put your faith in mankind, because mankind, while we love each other, right, we are having a human experience collectively, and we are evolving, and we are learning, and we are growing, and in our evolution we error, right, because we're having a trial and error. This is our first time in this particular lifetime doing this life, right? So we're erring. Okay. Plus, we are still learning to tap into our unlimited potential. We're still learning to get there, which means we still have limitations that we've placed on ourselves, because we're still learning how to break out of that. But the source, the God source, is unlimited. That potential has already reached its peak. Like, it's already there. Do you see what I mean? You don't have to wait for God's supply to tap into itself. Like, God already knows its power, so it's already there. The God force is where we're trying to get to. So rely on the source of love, the source of your financial abundance, the source of your emotional support, the source of your wellness, the source of your well-being, the source of your peace, the source of your health, the source of the health of your family and friends. God is the source of your supply of all of that. All of it. No exceptions. No exceptions. You just have to believe that God is the source of your supply. You just have to say it. You just have to say it. Even if you don't fully believe it in that moment. I believe, but help my unbelief. And I know that God is still the source of my supply. I don't know if I believe it because I still feel some kind of way. And God is still the source of my supply. I still feel afraid. I still feel nervous. And God is still the source of my supply. And all things work out for me, best case scenario. Like, still affirm it. Still say it. Because it is true. God is the source of your supply. God is the source of your supply. And when I tell you, I could give you so many stories. Stories that are on my channel and other stories that I haven't shared on this channel where God has come through. Check out my birthday manifestation video that's on here. My birthday was December 21st. And when I tell you that $500 manifestation, when I tell you God is the source of my supply, it came at the last minute, within the last hour. God is the source of my supply. Illogically. There was no real logical way. The way that it came was so illogical. I can't even. Like, But God is the source of my supply. God is the source of my supply. So I want to wrap up this video because I'm not trying to make it another 30-minute video like all my other ones today, but I hope I wasn't all over the place. I really didn't have a specific... Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, okay? Your belief is everything. What you believe creates your life. Even if you don't believe that what you believe creates your life, you're creating evidence to support that belief. That's still a belief. So be mindful of what you believe. Question what you believe. Question why you believe what you believe. And is what you believe actually working for you? Or do you need to reevaluate what you believe and maybe be open to maybe believing something else? Just open to the possibility. I'm just here to bring perspective to you. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to convert you to do anything. I just want to bring you a different perspective and to raise your awareness and to make you a little more mindful. That's all. Just mindful. Mindfulness is everything. And if I can just make you a little bit more mindful, if I can just make you a little bit more mindful and just a little bit more aware, then I think that's good. Bless, I'm good with that. I want you to challenge your beliefs. I don't want you to take everything for face value. I don't want you to just keep accepting what's being told to you or accepting a highlight of a small fraction of something that's been presented to you. Don't just accept the small piece of the video that's gone viral. Don't just accept the tagline. Don't just accept the title or of something, or don't just accept the headline of something and run with it. Do your research, question it, challenge it, get the whole story before you decide. You know what I mean? Get the whole story and make an informed decision based on what you feel. Based on what you feel, not based on what other people think. Who cares? You don't have to jump on anybody's bandwagon and believe what everyone else is believing. Let them believe what they want to believe, and you believe whatever you want to believe if it works for you. Whatever you feel works for you, that's what you go with. You go with what works for you in here and in here. Because nobody knows you like you. And I've said this before, and someone else said it on YouTube, but I can't remember who, but someone else said it, and I'm going to say it again. You are the longest relationship you will ever have. You are the longest committed relationship you will ever be in. So get to know you. Find out what you believe. Honor your own personal belief system. And if it needs to change so that you can elevate, then change it so you can elevate. Change it so you can elevate. Because when you elevate and you change, you do make the world that much better. Just because you elevated and you changed, you're shining brighter, you're emanating a higher frequency, and that frequency is being felt all over the world. So it matters. So do you, boo. Appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Like, share, subscribe. Take care. Be blessed. Stay safe if it's still snowing where you are. Bye.